Hello. With this video, I just want to give you a brief tutorial on our D2l site for this class. So here we are on the UWSP homepage. Now, I hate to start at the beginning with such simple things, but just in case you don't know where to find D2l, here you'll see it. We're on the homepage for UWSP. Click on D2l. Click Login to a UWSP account. Go ahead and log in. No, I don't want that to be remembered. And here we are on my D2l page. We click on Latin 101, and actually, as you know, the course in the timetable is called Latin 115, but I set up this D2l page before that change was made, and changing it would be more trouble than it's worth. Anyway, so we clicked on Latin 101, and here we enter the course. The first thing we see is a schedule that will tell us when we should be doing what. Let's move down a little bit. So maybe you're watching this on June 17th. And you'll see that, oh, I should be watching this tutorial video. Here it is. I cannot get things to highlight. There it is. Videos. Watch introduction video and tutorial on how to log on to online rooms. We'll be getting to the online rooms in a few minutes here. And then I have to do this reading here, right, also for June 17th. And then watch these other videos, the introduction videos and the tutorial. So where do I find these other videos? Oh, okay, actually, no, let's go on. So then tomorrow, Tuesday, June 18th, should do some more reading from Wheelox. Watch a grammar video, the vocabulary video, which I misspelled here. I'll have to go change that, and the sententii video. Okay, so where do I find the readings? Well, for the readings, you'll want to have Wheelox Latin 6th edition, if you don't already. If you do, then well, congratulations, you've got that taken care of. For the videos, you click on Content here. And here are all the links arranged according to chapter. Well, first we have the syllabus. And then we have the introduction. Here's the introduction video, other than this tutorial video, which obviously I haven't posted yet because I'm recording it right now. That will be under the introduction to. You'll watch an introductory video. I've included a few extras here. You don't absolutely need to watch this. The Harvard Latin oration is fun, but you don't need to watch it if you don't want to. Then something about this Father Reginald Foster character. Then a few notes on the bonus material. Some stuff you can read too. Then also in the introductory material, we have a video on Latin history. Again, something optional that I enjoyed was the History of Rome podcast. You don't have to listen to this. In fact, it's quite a lot of listening, but if it's something you're interested in, I thought I'd point it out to you. And then another video that you should watch is Learning Latin. And then a few optional things also are Duke's Online Papyrology Archive and some rules about translating Latin. This is something that you should watch. So this is a mix of things that are required and things that I just throw in for extra in case you're interested in them. After the introduction, when we get into the meat of the course, there are a couple of different kinds of videos. There's a grammar video you'll notice here. There's a vocabulary video and a sententii video, and you'll see the same pattern down here. A grammar video, a little note on that grammar video. I don't remember what that is, but I'm sure it's important. Then a vocabulary video, a sententii video, same thing in chapter 3, grammar, vocabulary, sententii, and chapter 4 is the same thing. In the grammar videos, I discuss the grammar that we were learning for a particular chapter, and I don't do much else than what Wheelock does in the textbook, but maybe I explain things differently, I use different examples, and hopefully in a more compact, and maybe because of the variety, a more helpful way. Then there are the vocabulary videos again, which I just explain what's in the textbook using visuals. I hope they help. Then there are the sententii video. One of these here. We can click on one. It shows up here in the content viewer. And we'll start discussing. I'll take a few. In this video, I will help you translate a few of the sententii in the first chapter. Let's skip ahead. And try to identify the verb here. Again, probably not a verb. At. Well, that could be the ending of a verb. So I walk you through a few of the sententii. After you watch that video, you take the other sententii, the ones that I did not translate for you, and walk you through, and you try your hand at translating them yourself. If you have trouble with it, don't worry. We can talk about them in online conferencing, but you should take those sententii and turn them into the translations and turn them into the Dropbox here. So you see here, Chapter 1 sententii, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4. I haven't gone further than that because I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen after Chapter 4. I want to keep things a little open. Also, one thing you might want to look at are the grades. I'm not going to click here because it contains some private information, that is your names and so forth, which I don't want to post on YouTube. So after you watch my videos on content for a particular chapter, then you'll log on to an online room at a prearranged time, either 9 or 11 o'clock in the morning, Monday through Thursday, and I'll set up a room. Now, online rooms are new to me, and I expect they're new to you. So you click on the online rooms tab up here, and you'll see here I've created an example room. When you log on, there should be a different room. So you just click on, you should just be able to click on join. I'm not exactly sure what it looks like for you, but it probably looks like this. Except you probably cannot create a new room. You can just join rooms that I've created. So you click on join, and we'll let this run for a second. Yeah, good point here. I think we need to allow pop-ups. And nothing seems to be happening. Let's try clicking that again. Ah, here we go. I won't bother editing that out. We'll just go with it here. You have to click OK when this Java stuff pops up. Maybe your computer, if you might need to update some stuff. Let Java 7 load up. There we go. This should move on. But this is interesting. Come to think of it, this is the first time I've used this on my recording computer. So maybe here we go. This is taking a little longer than it usually does because I typically use a different computer. So maybe this is a good thing because this will be a first time for your computer too. Okay, here we finally are. Hit run. And it starts going. I guess we have to click accept here. Yes, allow access. Okay, that's right. You gotta log in once again. Oops, I think I made a typo in my password. There we go. Yes. You know what? I'm just gonna click no here and see what happens. Yes, allow access. Let's just try Xing out of this. Just allow access. Oh yes, that's right. You have to have administrator privileges to do this. Okay, so this experiment was a failure. Oh no, hey, this wasn't such a bad thing. You know what? I'm just gonna let this go and keep recording this. So that was useful. If you don't have administrator privileges on your computer, I think it looks, just do what I just did. Cancel out and exit out. I'm not going to record this. I haven't decided whether we need to record sessions. So I might. So, but here we are in an online room with Blackboard Collaborate. First thing you want to do when you get here is go to Tools, go to Audio, and run the Audio Setup Wizard. And yes, I'm actually going to want to go with my Logitech wireless headset, which I'm using here. So a recorded audio message, yeah.
Welcome to the Audio Setup Wizard. This wizard will help you set the optimum levels for both your microphone and speakers. Please follow the instructions carefully. At this time, move the speaker slider to the right to increase the volume, or to the left to decrease the volume. To increase your volume further, you may have to adjust the level on your speakers. To repeat this message, click No and then try again. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, I set it to a comfortable level, so I hope that was comfortable for you. So that's great. And that's, wait, no. We can just X out of this, I think, now. Oh, we want to set up the microphone. So we do an example, a record example here. So we'll try this out. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's see if that worked. So we'll try this out. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's see if that worked. It did. Great. So if you go do that, do the audio setup wizard. That'll help you make sure that you can that I can hear you when I need to talk to you over these online conferencing rooms. Okay, so we click yes. That's complete. Great. The video, there should be on my computer at least. There's a video thing. I don't on my recording computer. I do not have a webcam set up, so video is not there. I think usually I'll be on my larger laptop, in which case my video will be running just so you can see my beautiful face. I don't think it's necessary for you though, so you don't need to do much with setting up your video. And I can't think of any reason why it would be, at least. But here we have like chat down here. This is pretty important. Chat, chat, chat. I can see that. You can send me a message there. I think everyone can see it there. This is the main room. There's a moderator's room, which would just be me all by myself. But there, theoretically, there could be breakout rooms, but it's not really necessary. If you need to tell me something right away, and whatever reason your audio isn't working, just go here and say, help. So that's pretty straightforward. Type something, I'll see it. Another thing, I might ask you a question. I might ask a question of the entire class, and you can go here and answer yes or no. So that's a good thing to know about. Then raise your hand. Click here so that I can see. Normally there'd be a whole list of people here. Excuse me. Normally there'd be a whole list of people here, and if I asked you a question, you could raise your hand so that I can call on you, give you moderator privileges. At that point, you may have to, by the way, click on talk in order to actually talk. If you don't do that, in fact, mine isn't on right now, I don't think. Or no, now it is. Now it's off. Of course, you can still hear me because I'm recording through Camtasia, not through this. Anyway, another thing that we might do, if I gave you moderator privileges, in fact, what I'll usually have here, I'll have a set of sentences set up here. So I'll go here, click on the A here, this alphabet test, to enter text, and I'll write a Latin sentence here. Caesar est bonus, or something like that. And here we can make it a little bigger because it's actually quite small here. Let's bump this up to 36. And nothing bumped up because I didn't hit Control A. Hit Control A first, then bump it up. Make this a little bigger probably too. Then I could give you moderator privileges and say, please translate this. Then you'll go here and click, make another box. That did not work for some reason. Right, go here and click, make another box. It came out very small, but let's type into it. There we go. and you could type in a translation or other commentary that I'd ask for. Okay, and then we can clear the page, by the way. Yes, clear the entire page. We make a new page if we want to just start clean but leave the old stuff up, keep the old stuff available. And then that's actually about it for things we'll want to do in our online classrooms at first. So when you're done then, when we're done after about 50 minutes or a little more than that, just exit out, hit X out, and you say, yep, leave, and we'll be done there. You can X out of this too. The only other thing that you might want to know about on D2L that I forgot about would be quizzes. We do have a few quizzes that we'll just do online through D2L. These are different than the quizzes at the end of the videos. Those quizzes are just for a little bit of homework for you to practice with. I don't even grade them. But these quizzes are a part of the grade, and I actually haven't posted them yet. I have some of them outlined and written, but I'll still need to post them. So when you go to quizzes, you'll see some quizzes here that would complete after maybe chapter 4 or 5. We'll have our first one. So that's about it for what we need to know about D2L. I hope this will smooth out our first online conferencing session. So I'm pretty excited about it. I'm not going to edit this video much, by the way. This is going to be a little bit rawer than most of the videos. I'm not going to cut out all my ums and ahs. I think that makes sense because you saw that how this will work on a newer computer when you're doing this for the first time on a different computer. So see you next week.